Desire, love, and fear. Show me what a man desires, loves, and fears. And it's very easy to come up with a framework, or it's very easy to understand how easy it is to find success, or how easy it is to find failure. See, desire is the thing that sets the ball in motion. What do you desire? I desire a big home. I desire fancy cars. I desire title. I desire money. I desire recognition. I desire love, contribution. I desire compassion. I desire to create an environment that allows people to be empowered and enabled. What do I love? I love myself. I love my family. I love recognition. I love being seen as the authority figure. I love being seen as the go-to, as the squad leader, as the go-to person, right? What do I fear? I fear failure. I fear success. I fear being unworthy. I fear not being seen as that authority figure. I fear not having things. I fear, therefore I create scarcity. I fear, therefore I cannot create abundance. See, all of these things are very important to understand about yourself as you go through this process of creating the life that you want. See, that desire is the thing that sets the ball in motion. That desire is the thing that is going to allow motivation to create the thoughts, the words, the actions that create our reality. Now here's where it gets tricky. If you understand where those desires come from, what needs you're trying to fulfill. Are you trying to feel the need to be significant? Are you trying to fill the need of loving connection? Are you trying to fulfill any of the needs? Any of the core needs? Right? We all have them. We all stack rank them differently. And so, first thing I would call out or bring to the table is those basic needs that you operate from. Are your desires, are your fears, are the things that you love all in alignment? And if you look at that and you start to connect the dots, you can see how any one of those, desire, fear, or love, can really derail you or propel you. And so, if I love family, one of the things that I desire, I may not get because fear of loss of family may take over or may creep in and derail me. If my desire is to contribute at a higher level and my fear is loss of, anything, just loss. It's very easy, especially when it comes to something that you love. So if I love my family, I want to create or I want to contribute to all humanity, and my family may be at risk en route to this big thing. If there's a fear there, it can easily derail me, and I can find the opposite of success. I can find failure, right? So understanding those pieces and putting them together, easier said than done. There's a lot of self-reflection and a lot of work and a lot of internal dialogue that you have to go through to kind of figure that out. But if you can understand what your desires are, what you love most, what you fear most, the needs that you're trying to fulfill from that, you can also understand why you're failing. You can also understand why you're succeeding. You can create a blueprint. See, the fear that creeps in, that's the power of negative energy. That's the power of the devil trying to get in there, trying to break down the walls, but not smashing through it. It's one little drip at a time. It's like the wall of a dam, and there's a tiny little crack, and all the devil needs is that one little trickle to get through the wall. And that fear just grows, right? That fear just grows. You know, if your desire is wealth, that fear of scarcity, you know, he may throw you a little bit of a curveball and you have a giant bill, or you have a certain unexpected expense that pops up, and now that little bit of scarcity creeps in here. And that's just how it starts. So take some time, take some inventory, understand why you operate the way that you do, and you can connect the dots throughout life. Understand why you operate the way that you do, and you can avoid some of the pitfalls. Understand the way that you operate so that you can create an environment that allows you to thrive. Now, once you understand this about yourself, try to start understanding it about others. As you see your patterns and as you notice where your desires come from, what needs they're attached to, you can start to understand that about others. As you understand that about others, it will change the way that you think, and it will change the way that you interact with them. Then it's very easy to avoid or eliminate egos. Then it's very easy to embrace meaningful connections and conversations that are in alignment with your higher purpose. And so all I ask is that you sit down, you take a little time to do a little inventory if you're just not happy with where you are. And if you are happy with where you are, then great. Please share some of the framework that you use. Share some of the things that you use to be successful, because what I find is that many of us are walking around in this daze without a vision, without a purpose, without a plan. And yet, when things start happening, we have this the sky is falling mentality. We stress out, we freak out, we go into the state of fear, we start shooting from the hip, we start treating people crappy, we start treating our families crappy, we start treating ourselves crappy. And all of this can be avoided if you just spend a little time with yourself. Spend a little time with a person that is most important, and it's you. Spend a little time understanding you, and pretty soon you won't really worry about what everyone else is doing, because you'll understand very quickly where they're operating from. You'll understand that it's not them, it's their ego. It's not them. They're under this hypnotism, right? They're hypnotized. And you'll lead with a little bit more empathy. You'll lead with a little bit more joy. You'll lead with a little bit more compassion. Your connections, your communications will become much better. And so, spend a little time on this beautiful day. Find a spot in the shade. Have a little self-reflection. You know, all those little sayings are always so true. Don't worry, be happy. Life is a beach. Life is a bitch. Right? Whatever we say, we speak into existence. And so, on the flip side, if we listen to all of those little cutesy anecdotes that are out there, and all those little sayings, and all those quotes, we're all great at posting quotes, posting positivity, getting it out there, yeah, rah, rah. But do we really listen? Do we really pay attention? Do we really take those words of wisdom, and do we intertwine them into our moral fiber, and do they become a part of who we are? You know, I can't think of any quotes right now, but all you have to do is jump on social media and you'll see them, right? Pay attention. The answers to life are all around us. The answers to how we should be, and again, no judgment on how anyone is versus anyone else, but the answers to how we should be in order to manifest and fulfill these desires in this life that we want are all around us. We just have to pay attention. We just have to listen, and we just have to live it. So I hope everyone's having an amazing day. I wish everyone happiness. And if this sits with you, Go out and share it with someone today. You don't have to share the video. You have to share my words. Share your words. Share your light. Share your positivity. Not through only your words, but through your actions.